I use this to do things.
Pathology and pharmacology. It's gonna be horrible.
Okay, so I
What? That's him.
What?
Who hurt you?
Physical recoil.
Oh my goodness.
What'd you do?
And then my
There's a subreddit called Just Fuck My Shit Up. And it's all about bad haircuts. It's always like, I need the worst possible style for my head shape. I got
Okay.
it.
I'm grabbing my
Probably
I have my leg. I mean, whatever that is.
back of the leg. Leg in the back.
Like that.
Sweep the leg?
Is that just like really long legs or like a weird shaped back?
Give me that sort of war or quad.
Oh.
It's
like the real.
Well, my last semester,
Well,
me and my friends
I've seen that
were
before.
doing the same thing
Have you?
next year.
But like, should
Hematology, which is what?
No.
it's whatever.
It's
Your
not.
analysis. About 5 years.
Oh, you know where I saw that?
We have a vet come in.
Not today. Angelina Jolie Packers.
And
They won the Super Bowl for you.
No. Today.
Oh
I don't
no.
know if that's hard or not.
I won't die.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Okay. Apparently, now, yes, it is. Each player then. Okay, now each player takes a turn describing their character. This should include.
They probably don't actually have
The yoga show.
Oh no. So apparently, you all have to include your backstory, talents, and flaws. It can also include other character traits the player has decided on.
there's too much. I don't need to add
Both the
anything.
storyteller and players are encouraged to help provide suggestions for how all the qualities of the character fit together to form an interesting and believable character. While players are describing their characters, the storyteller should ask how each of the characters knows each other, if at all. Okay, well then, yeah, have fun with that.
Okay.
Because I get to confuse myself. Because I feel like I'm supposed to be.
Wow. The latency on that.
I know, right? It just started. It's really angry. I know. I'm about to like shut it off.
Like,
and open
yeah,
it
you
back
like,
up again. Like what? Ready?
and it's like,
Oh no, it's doing.
Oh, no.
No, that's because there's nothing at the bottom.
Oh, it's the bottom.
It's still lagging.
But yeah. Oh.
It's like,
Right? How bad is that?
it's like watching a jumping spider.
Is it because it's plugged in?
I think jumping spiders live in
better
her leg.
plugged in, wouldn't it? Because we like having
Not necessarily.
I think jumping spiders
actually
connection to what the
sitting
light
at
that sees the
43%
world.
for
There's
quite
like
a while.
there's a lag connection there. You
So
ever watch
that
jumping
means
spiders move?
using
No.
the exact same amount of energy.
Like,
as
we're-
the-
Oh, yeah.
Frame rate,
I don't
frame
know.
rate spider update.
So I should go to here and do that. And
So like,
then
is 10 FPS
How does
good? It's
this-
like,
how does this
no,
work?
I can't see you
it's a
move.
glossary. Oh no.
That's for the world.
Oh no.
This helps you describe. Yeah, I read everything for that. So if you need help, I'll let you try to.
You should be the storyteller.
I should be, but I'm not going to be.
That no, that's bull.
No, I'm gonna try to help if I can. There's a lot to read.
I'm not reading all that.
No, but if it comes up, we can read it.
I'm
Look
going
at all
to
that
start.
Yeah, probably will.
I was born to a noble Jovian house, Jovian being Jupiter.
Jovian?
Jovian.
Some lady.
I went to the best schools, and I'm very blue-blooded. Oh, what's my name?
That would help.
I'm pretty sure it's Nefer.
What's a new?
Nefer.
Oh, an adnose.
Nefer.
That works.
I
I want to do that. Go ahead.
When my parents died when I was a kid, I got kind of lost, and I started to join, especially like religiously, I started to join a lot of different gates,
Oh, look at that.
experiments. So first I was a monk of the sun, and I like shaved my head.
Give me 1 second.
Yes.
Well, I guess this is it.
Zach, you are in here 4 times.
You said
I just see. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, I had to leave and come back, and I didn't know it was gonna do that. Can you remove?
I don't know.
That's why I don't know which one's which. Did it bring you to me? It did.
I don't know how to like.
Oh, because when I went add, when I went to add it, how many of them have the same name?
Don't smack. It's not nice.
Go beat
3
you
of them
up.
have the same name. 1 of them doesn't.
When I hit the character, I was like, make your name. And I'm like, go. And it wouldn't do it. Like, no, go.
Oh,
Do it.
yeah.
Like, no,
I
go.
don't know how to get rid of it.
You can delete that one and that one and that one. The first 3. All one have them
Oh.
right at the end. You can delete all those if you can.
I don't know how. Keep going.
All right.
I hope we're not supposed to retain any of this because I am not. You have to retain all of it.
It'll stay on here. It'll stay.
So I was
You used it, like,
a sun monk for a while. I worshipped the sun. I shaved my head. Well, it went well for a while, but I started to not fear the sun anymore, and I realized while I was meditating that really death was the most powerful force in the universe. So I kind of did a swaparoo.
Did you just say? You did the old swabberoo?
Yeah, and joined the disciples of Kirin, who's kind of a death cult.
it is.
It kind of is.
They're on
or
the
it
planet.
is.
They're on the planet Sharon. Or Sharon.
So I'm kind of I kind of became the liaison because I'm a very fast talker. I'm very diplomatic. So I became kind of the spokesperson, and every time some idiot do-gooder decided that all the devil worshippers must be eradicated, I was there to kind of like be the spokesperson for the cult, the disciples of Kirin.
Running.
So I'm a go-between.
Over that area, comes running over.
There's nothing to fear from the remote death cult. I don't have an easy job.
On his butt.
He's
like,
Also, my ancestors once met a being called the Wanderer, who is full of mystery. Nobody really knows much about them. They have a lot of weird alien technology. My talents: I'm diplomatic, I'm educated, I know how to commune with the dead.
Oh, nice.
So a lot of people think I'm a little crazy. I'm very charismatic, which comes from my training with the monks and from my job. I was also the lore master at the Abbey of the Sun, so I have a lot of information. I'm really smart.
Also, question quick. You said something about the Wanderer. What was that about?
Some alien that like visited Ganymede, one of the moons of Jupiter.
Yeah.
And
I was wondering if it explained it in there or not. It does.
a little bit.
more scooper.
So the path that I chose, like I could have learned more about the Wanderer if I chose those, but I didn't.
You just know about it.
I just I know stories about the Wanderer. But like there's some of them. They're basically like there are multiple Wanderers. There's some aliens.
Because the one thing it mentions is that like it came in, like an alien creature came in, it was giving out like a distress beacon, and then disappeared.
I can tell you.
So it's called the Wanderer incident.
Yep.
Actually. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Anyway,
I don't know.
so and
Go.
when I was a kid,
Do the universe straight up. Excuse me.
between my family's connection with the Wanderer and my knowledge and education, I am a master of alien technology, which means that I have a holocam probe, which is like a very small programmable robot, and a solar aerial pack, which lets me float up to 6 meters off the ground very slowly. And basically, I can do that indefinitely in sunlight.
This is like good for recon.
Yeah.
6 meters up in the air, slowly hovering
And then
on
as
the
it's really high, it goes dark.
So when my parents died, their caskets were lost, which sent me into a deeper spiral than I was in. And I also get random messages from the Wanderer.
Oh, great.
I can't control when they come, but messages and images are occasionally beamed to my skull from somewhere beyond the solar system. Nobody believes me, and I can't stop it. What these messages entail is up to the GM. But their uncontrollable flow and cryptic nature have taken its toll on me.
Oh god. Just constant beaming.
Please stop, God.
So
One
one
brain is like, what is that?
It was a flower.
Yeah. It just looks like a dog and so what?
So my signature move is I can turn a combat encounter with Ascension being into a social encounter, assuming that I haven't attacked anyone.
Cool.
All right.
Punch the baby.
Yeah.
Got it.
Who's up?
That was a lot of information.
Yeah.
For like
Whereas
a quarter.
you.
So the
I
short
just
story
remember that I
is
can
you
send you
worship
random
the
stuff into
sun.
your skull.
Now you worship death.
But then people came and hunted them, and he became a go-between.
And you have a
I'm
whole lot of
I'm a
info.
spokesperson.
Yeah.
I'm very smart. I have a lot of
He's got way
information
too
in
much
my head.
information.
I also speak to dead people
Yep.
and get messages from the wanderers. So I talk to myself a lot.
Oh, I love
Okay.
my dog. I love
New phone. Who dis? It's just constant memes.
They started laughing. I couldn't.
Oh,
Sorry.
Gosh.
I hope so. Road work ahead. Well, I sure hope so.
No.
You want me to explain me?
Yeah, Jason Birthtaker.
Oh gosh. All right. So that's who I am. I'm Jason Birthtaker. I have a human-like personality, so I'm extremely relatable for an AI.
Oh,
Miyazaki.
You got the architect's card?
Maybe.
Yes!
Successful peace negotiator.
You gotta read it, bro.
Okay, you want me to read all of
Yes!
it?
You don't have to read
I
it.
didn't do
No,
that.
you don't have to.
Sorry,
I'm a successful peace negotiator. So during the siege of a distant colony, you negotiated a peaceful resolution with the offending. I negotiated a peaceful resolution with the offending Emetic starship tribe, and I did it
You
successfully.
got one.
I'm a master of the Arc Castaway.
Ooh!
So
I heard
This is
it.
all gonna make
I
sense
never see
when
what
we ever play.
okay,
I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
I'm a master at the school of Arc
I
Casting.
haven't been
There was an event that the Archcasters came from. It was like a gaseous, like nebula cloud type thing, and it came through and like killed a bunch of people, but those who didn't kill it got like Archcaster wings. So they were able to control like energy or like from the storm.
I have storm powers.
How did he get that?
Because of the nebula, like the storm.
He's an AI.
I'm an AI.
That's what the things don't make sense. Maybe he was programmed for them. Maybe they
AI?
started.
How do you know?
Because there is a government. It
Yeah.
doesn't talk like I guess maybe we're not supposed to know, but there's like a thing that says that they help
So you're a
Archcasters,
robot, but not
but really they secretly
Yes.
experiment
It
on them.
says
So
that I
maybe they
joke and I
found out
laugh
how
and
it
I
works
cry.
and introduced it into
Well, I mean,
an AI.
AIs are like really smart.
I've had lovers and intimate friends. Sometimes I wonder if I actually have a soul, or often wish if I had been born as a human.
Can you
rather
stop?
than a
With
machine.
the,
You're eating.
you're right here. You can watch it from here.
Or
on the
data.
couch.
Data. Sorry.
No, you're here. You're physically in the room with us.
And we have a watcher.
Woo!
Is it on?
You're watching it.
Well, I thought maybe you posted it after. I didn't know.
No, it's what we're saying as we're saying it. About 2 seconds later.
Are you even playing?
Yes, we're just getting backstories. Good lord.
I was trying to figure out.
You could just listen because we're sitting right here. We're sitting 10 feet away.
I'm also a survivalist.
Thank
No,
you.
you're not.
I've been preparing for this day
The
for
Nemesis
years.
event.
When I saw the news that Nemesis drew near, I grabbed my rifle, ran to my bunker to check my supplies.
The event thing.
I have enough rations, survival manuals, blaster energy packs to keep me alive long after the apocalypse arrives.
But you're
I know,
Well,
right?
we need these blaster packs at least. The energy.
And oil.
Ooh, or am I? It doesn't say I'm a robot. It just says that I have AI.
No, you got the
Maybe
thing, right?
you're maybe
You got the Arctic card?
Yes.
maybe.
That I think that puts you as a casing. It's called.
I could choose that as an option, but I didn't.
Would you choose?
I chose that I have a high power CPU.
Oh, in your
I'm going
brain, I
back to
guess.
the
Maybe.
Maybe he's an artificial brain in a human body that has
Yeah.
warlock powers. That would explain why you have the warlock powers.
Yeah.
Would it though?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Well, I mean,
My
if
nature.
If it's like a physical property.
If
of
it's
the
like-
human body,
yeah, if it's like
they
a
could
cause
pull
for
out
your
a
brain.
brain and stuff you in there. You'd technically be able to use it.
I don't like to think about that because I don't know if
That's
it's
true.
true or not. No, I don't know. I don't know.
That would make the most sense.
Because the storm gave people who didn't die from it, or it gave them the arc casting ability.
Okay, but I'm having a crisis right now because I don't know what I am.
Well,
You can be
imagine
whatever you
Maybe
want,
you
Marcus.
use
Imagine-
CPU. Maybe
imagine
you don't know you have the
your
CPU.
body used to be a person that got these powers, but the government was like, this dude's like he was a criminal, like he used them for like nefarious purposes. So when they captured him, they were like, well, let's not get rid of this
Weapons.
casting
Yeah.
thing just yet. let's perform a brain transplant with this
So we can
AI that we have.
I'm Ghost in the Shell.
to learn.
But maybe you got
There you
it.
go.
Maybe they lost you. Maybe you were supposed to be delivered. Something happened.
Yeah.
Something broke you out. They got killed, and you just like, oh, what's up? I'm walking around. I'm the person. Hello.
Well, I have a high power CPU.
I would
You're
assume
literally
so.
Bender.
I have access
all
to
the
most
chips.
information in human history. I'm highly modular, so that means that
You're definitely not fully
Clock,
human.
You can.
Do things.
I
Well,
can
no, you can
design
get
myself as I
changed.
see fit.
Oh.
You're like.
Yeah, you're a robot.
You're like,
Yeah, I said the architect card makes you a robot. It's
Whether
just
that
what part of
means
it
it's a
wants to be.
walking weapons platform or a highly specialized computer hacking rig.
Yeah, you are.
Lies.
You are fully human.
You don't know
Lies
that
is like-
yet?
You're at least a cyborg. You might have a human heart.
Yeah, maybe. There we go. I like that. I'm vigilant, so I spent a good amount of time patrolling the skies of my home
I
world.
feel like I need to tell you guys about the location and the theme, but not the parts.
Yes.
Do it.
Okay.
But what you want to do with the characters?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm
Yeah.
trying to like figure it out as I'm going, he's going. So you're a robot that has a lot of knowledge.
Nothing escapes my watchful eyes.
Storm powers.
I'm an art caster.
Yep. And he's highly
Storm-based
modular,
powers for offense.
which means he doesn't necessarily need the weapons
Charge.
modifications that he can cast.
Altered sphere. Touched by the great storm. Charge you. Athlete, unaging.
Well, if you're an AI, you have almost all of those anyway.
All right.
Basically.
And I'm a psychiatrist.
Oh, really?
Excuse me?
Mhm.
By training
Others
or
may
by
collapse in
nature?
anxiety and fear, but you do not. You are made of sterner stuff. You have the ability to calm others and soothe their fears, healing psychic trauma and restoring mental
Maybe that's what you were created for originally.
everything.
Maybe like who
Oh,
knows,
yeah.
dude?
Did you read your flaws?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It was
Marcus,
the,
at this point, maybe
the
you
Batman
were a
casting
computer
thing.
thing, and
Right,
they
right,
used you as a weapon,
right.
or maybe you were used as like a
Oh, dude,
psychiatrist
really?
thing for soldiers who
And
had
the
PTSD, and you were the psychiatrist
Oh,
aspect
right.
there.
That's
And but they
I
needed
just
an extra weapon,
constantly-
so they took it, but they didn't know they didn't wipe it all away, and they ended up giving you like arc abilities because now you have like
What
this
is a
weird
rogue?
mix
What
up.
appears
Okay.
So maybe I don't know, I'm just saying like it's just
is
it's whatever you.
No, I
but
like
it's,
it.
it's interesting.
What?
It
It's
is.
like
I like
it's like they never wiped you.
the hooded Kermit.
Because you're a psychiatrist, but you're also
I don't get it.
because you're art casting. It's like
What is this?
What?
Frog.
This is the hard part. Like I can spend a whole day trying to put all these random four cards into an actual
Oh my
cohesive
god. Mashed
storyline.
potatoes. Here's
for
in
a
your
character.
head.
There's a lot of variations.
I'm a draft dodger.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
The energy wars came to my home world when the fighting arrived.
I don't have home on your robot.
When the fighting arrived, my government drafted all eligible
Here's an address.
individuals.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to die in a battle in a cause that I didn't believe in, so I fled. And I'm a wanted criminal on my homeworld.
Cool, so we're gonna go here and get
Particularly
arrested.
offended gymnastic types might even have to put a bounty on you. So it says.
It does.
Who?
Gymnastic.
Gymnastic.
I don't know who that is.
Jingoistic.
Gymnastic. I'm saying it that way. Yeah.
I've never heard of jingoistic.
Jingoistic.
Jingle jangle.
Jingo biscuits are.
Jingoistic was, I think, like super nationalist back in World War II, like
Sounds
anti-foreign policy,
Oh,
like
snap.
everybody else sucks. Basically.
Boom.
So people don't like me.
Well, no, just people who, because you dodge the draft, that's part of it, right? So people who are super nationalist about
Like,
the energy wars,
roar, roar, roar.
you'd be like, basically think you're a traitor.
Yeah. Like you didn't go to the war. Roar, roar, roar.
No, I didn't.
I
Blah, blah, blah.
forgot about that word. I forgot that was.
Oh, is it saying like you dodge the board type of thing, draft dodger? I get it. That makes sense. Draft dodger. I know what that is. I didn't know what when you said it. I was like, you're a draft dodger, like you play sports, but you're like, what do you do? I was like,
Yeah, jingoism is nationalism in the form of aggressive foreign
Seems like
policy,
they added a
such
bunch
as
of
countries'
words together,
advocacy for the
That's
use of
it.
threats or actual force as opposed to peaceful relations and efforts to safeguard.
Bandit.
We're learning
Oh,
nationalism.
you are messed up. Man.
Well, see, I lived on the outer worlds on a colony
makes
near
sense.
the Queeper
The
Belt?
queen-
the creep.
Queeperville.
Yeah,
Or the
Queeper Belt.
Queeperville. I don't know.
Queeper?
I had a lovely home,
K-E-Y-P-E-R.
a doting spouse.
Queeper.
When the news of the Nemesis came, my family abandoned everything. I didn't even have time to grab my most cherished possessions before the
Wait.
evac shuttle.
Wait, okay, so that doesn't make any sense.
No, because maybe he but
But I'm saying between those two, because there's literally the Great Energy War took place on his homeworld, and then he fled his homeworld, but he also fled his homeworld because he abandoned the Nemesis.
Both homeworlds.
Both homeworlds.
He had to restart.
I'm gonna go with
He had to restart.
both of those happened at the exact same time.
Oh gosh. The energy war, and then the Nemesis came upon the energy war.
And you were like, nope. Your family's like, I gotta get my computer.
Goodbye, everything.
Delete, 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 delete.
And then his creator was like, I didn't take my computer. Just picked you up and ran.
Yeah, he's a kid.
And my signature move is I'm a Death Seal. So
What is up with you people?
with the coming
He
of
just
the
picked
apocalypse,
so much in these
You
parties.
just picked them.
with the coming of the apocalypse, I've
Which one? The Energy War or the
the
Nemesis?
The
apocalypse.
Nemesis.
The apocalypse.
The Nemesis is
There's
the
only
big
one apocalypse.
There's two.
I've
That was one
developed-
finger.
Oh.
Oh, you did that? Oh.
What?
I've developed the bizarre ability to see death before it comes. So I inform the storyteller of this power.
So
Once per
I feel like
session, before the player,
Signature moves probably
before a
shouldn't
player or
Yeah, I
character.
feel like you're not supposed to tell me your signature.
be. It's fine.
Not-
Well,
yeah.
not
Well, not
everyone
everybody
you,
else.
You, but it's okay. We're gonna do it anyway because
We're just learning.
It's too late.
we're gonna continue playing through it the same way.
So once per session, before anybody dies, player or NPC,
Yeah, you're not supposed to tell me.
I catch a glimpse.
we're not supposed to tell you your signature.
No.
You?
You're not supposed to tell
It says inform the story.
No, I'm saying you're not supposed to tell anybody else.
Oh.
But we're learning.
Oh,
So
there is
everybody
anyway,
gets to tell
so
you.
good.
Yeah. I don't know. I actually don't
You and
remember
John
yours.
are-
That one I know because
Oh
I
no,
used that
I know
before.
yours. I remember yours. I did it.
I don't remember this.
I remember yours.
Oh,
I know. I got it.
okay.
Don't worry.
Never
Has-
mind.
Oh, boom!
Wait,
I'm awesome.
Hold on. I know what it is.
You good? Do I have to tell you?
No, I
You
mean,
can
it's in my
You
thing.
can literally just look at it.
It's like on the tip of my
Well, I can
tongue.
also just do this.
forget where it is.
Let's see. I'm gonna go into
You
this
just look at
guy, and then I'm gonna go to that, and it's gonna go.
So we use the same characters.
Hey,
multiple
hey,
times. It's like a sequel to a movie.
Sequel to a movie.
But like a good sequel. Not
Maybe.
like
Depends on us.
not like Pocahontas 2.
The AI who avoided two incoming disasters on
At
this
the
planet
same time.
Also, didn't even fight in the war. They didn't even fight in the war because you left the planet. You're like, you found out Nemesis was coming before everyone else kind of did, and because you're
I'm a Death Seer.
yeah, you're ever vigilant thing. So
But then he
you
wouldn't have technically.
he tried to leave his home planet before the full war came, and that's why he said.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't have been drafting.
No, I mean they were coming. So the war is still happening.
I
He just
knew.
sees it
They didn't
beforehand.
know.
He sees it
But if
beforehand.
they didn't know, they wouldn't be having a job. They wouldn't be having a draft.
No, they know about
No.
the energy crisis.
There's still a war.
Ah,
There's
yeah.
still a
Yes.
war, but he didn't see that. Yeah, so he saw the Nemesis coming and left before he was supposed to be drafted.
Not just me. That took my whole family.
Yeah.
But we left everything behind.
So all of you guys.
There we go.
immediately.
Didn't grab no shoes or nothing.
No
because
shoes and
your
nothing.
person literally just picked you up and ran with you to your computer.
Oh dear. No, he's a person.
Yeah, but maybe he was.
I have a
Person.
doting wife.
No, you don't.
I do.
Nope, it didn't.
It says it right here.
Nope,
You and
it didn't.
your AI.
No, they're not.
Case
They
in point.
came with me.
It's like
Your family abandoned everything.
Yeah, well, that was at that point.
It's
We
like
didn't.
it's like
Including
Amy
you.
and Bender.
Yeah.
Okay, are we good?
Yeah.
On the story?
Yeah, I'm sure.
At this point.
I just gonna win.
My name is Shoto Miyazaki. Um,
It's no relation. Oh.
I'm sorry. Did the peanut gallery just say something?
No.
Good.
Good thing you have a nice close friend there, Lisa. To talk to. You confide in.
Well, I discovered a new clean, unlimited source of energy. I have all the plans for it in my head, but I haven't created it yet, or haven't done anything with it because I'm afraid the thermal corporations will kill me for destroying their perfectly manufactured economy.
So
Um,
basically,
But you hear the other person say
new
something.
clean energy and heavy oil.
Yep. I made it big mining asteroids, so I worked hard every day of my life
Find an
from an
asteroid?
early age, yeah. Pulling tons of iron and nickel back to the Seven Kingdoms and earning a meager living. I was born from mysterious beginnings, but nobody seems to care. And I was an honored spawn of a warlord.
Oh dear.
My talents are resource analyzer. I can maximize the efficiency of starship fuel, weapon charges, water and oxygen rations, etc. I can pick out irregularities in manifests and space station reports. I'm a pyrotechnician. The flow of magma on Io requires a very steady, disciplined hand. I possess the devices and skills necessary to direct flames, beams of energy, and other emissions of intense heat.
Iron Man.
I also have sleight of hand. I'm an observer, so sometimes listening is better than talking. A keen observer is always able to gain knowledge or know the right thing to say when they've heard you talk long enough. I'm a knowledge addict, so
Yes.
I know a lot.
Everybody's got knowledge over here.
Unless I forget.
Knowledge.
Yes.
And knowledge
Uh,
power.
I'm also a weapon
Then you're stuck
master.
up there.
I'm also a weapon master. There isn't a gun or sword in existence that you can't handle with proficiency. Your training in war started when you were very young, and if I were to stop, I don't know you.
No, you might actually. Actually, we do know each other. We're on the tour together.
Oh yeah, you guys have to decide. How you know each other. That's right.
That's exactly
Or not at all.
what you do.
It says or not at all.
Mine will change that.
Over suspicious, constantly looking
Just
over
read
my.
that rule.
Well, you'll see.
I'm constantly looking over my shoulder, and everyone says so. And I was deemed unfit for war.
So you're really good at weapons. You can shoot fire from your hands, and you're really good at
No,
making.
you
control flames.
and
What are you going to?
I use weapons to basically control them.
Oh, but I'm saying you're really good at weapons, and you can like make rations last forever in water.
Yeah.
And fix ships and
Yeah.
fuel and
But they're like, now we don't need you for that.
Are you?
maybe mentally.
I don't know, maybe.
My signature move, intimate
Well,
details.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they said.
Well, they are.
Yeah, I forgot his one.
You are. I'm very good at cold reading some intimate details about a person. Your training gives you the ability to pick up on small details about someone's life that they would otherwise not want to be known. Playing this will give you an extra die and a reroll on a
You just
single
have to go
die.
to the gym.
You can only play this feature
Unless
when
you
trying to
really
receive
have
or learn more about an
Yeah.
NPC.
Okay.
I'm sure we can probably never report anything because there's like side competitions too.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so probably like once because you
Am I
can't.
supposed to tell you my inventory?
Ariel's been
No.
there. She said it was delicious.
I mean, I can just see it.
I want to know what it
So my character's name is Simon Weaver.
is. Simon.
I'm gonna start at a different point in here. Wait, what kind of pick? I don't even know where my things are here. What the hell? Okay, well, here it is. So, Simon Weaver is the prized assassin of a mighty lord. I am a royal gun for the king of Dione. You've killed many in his name. I killed in his name. He values me greatly. I carry myself as a court assassin, wood, dark, quiet, secretly sound, malice. Pirate hunter. So that's what I do for the king as well. So
You
I'm
fight.
an
you hunt
assassin, but
pirates
he
and
sends
you
me
kill
out to kill pirates.
Weird.
And
Or is it?
what's wrong with that?
Assassin.
I'm an assassin.
But
Like
why
just
for the
pirates.
specifically just pirates?
Because they missed
What
the
did
trade
they
route
do?
between
Because
him and
pirates
his,
are terrible.
and they steal
Unless they're
stuff
not.
from his trade. What? Get the hell out of here! I kill a lot of these things.
You're a computer. Shush.
Exactly. I'm just like, I'm
Unplug.
supposed to think about it.
Unplug.
I don't know.
No, I'm part human.
Anyway, now here's the part
Cry.
that's interesting. I am the captain of a ship. It says you may
You're a pirate.
no,
Table
No.
flip.
you may or may not own it, but you definitely command it. It was given me. I'm not owning it. It's from
It's from the king.
the king to
But you
use it
pilot
to assassinate other people along with pirates as
He's a
well.
pirate to pirates.
Sometimes I do it
Kill
on
pirates.
world. Sometimes I kill pirates on world, not necessarily just in space as well. But
Space pirates.
I know it's inside and out. I know it inside and out. Much of my life.
You guys are shit.
As a captain, yeah, the rest of the players are my crew.
Ha! You all know each other.
Yep, that's yeah. Now how much they respect me is up to them. But so that's the interesting part. I mean, maybe we're here just for tribal purposes. I don't know. Maybe
I'll let
you
you guys
used me to escape. Maybe I was there during the war. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you left because
You guys
weren't
get to figure it
deemed,
out.
worthy of war, so you left too. And
Keep going.
I don't know how to
We'll figure it out.
I'm well traveled, well read.
I
There's this
was
guy
wondering,
named
yeah.
Esperd Cade. Sorry, Esperd Cade. There's a journal. I never read it, but people keep saying that I'm a like him.
Ah,
I
so
don't
you like
know
this
who he
guy
is.
that you don't know.
I'm a like this fabled traveler, so I don't know. I just like traveling because
Yeah.
assassinations give me. I'm a professional assassin, obviously. So what works? I know how to clean up after a kill. If the comrade slips up, if something goes south, I always have the gloves, the chemicals to take care of the mess, and then I make sure the scene is clean of needs. It looks untouched, basically. I'm really good with pistols, and I'm multilingual, only in the sense that everyone speaks the language of money and trade. Also, survivalist. I know how to survive in conditions that would rattle even the most hardened of spacers, and I can navigate through the blackness of space in any environment.
Honestly, an assassin on a boat.
That's not true. In Assassin's Creed, oh, Black Flag.
You want to tell me more?
Tell me more about your stupidity. Of how you scanned the card.
Okay, all right. I gotta come clean. I was an infamous ex-pirate. Okay, you got me.
Was that the flaw?
Yep, he knows me. He's good at this. He's got this. So
I mean, he is a computer.
I was he knows I was responsible for the ransacking
Yeah,
of
you just like know things.
Teleferia, for the ransacking, the murder of the governor Vince Tolerant, and for countless other atrocities. Whatever I am nowadays, the solar system knows me as infamous criminal. If they can pick them. That's what I'm assassin. I gotta go sneakies. I'm wanted by the Jovian Ascendancy. Yeah. Also, KDM looks. I look a lot like Esper King, even though I have no idea who the hell he is. I exhibit almost all of his features. People stop you on the street. Custom officials will balk at my ID in spaceports, and I am recognized by the dedicated readers of the journal almost everywhere, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing.
A lot of moons.
Yeah, it's just two of us. And my signature move that I have for this is I am almost supernatural. I have an almost supernatural for locating my targets. Once per session, I may designate a single individual that you know the name of as a prey. When you do, tell the storyteller. They must tell me what world my prey is on. In addition, when making a challenge roll against them, I add an extra reroll tricks. And the inventory that I have.
Who's that guy? Was it Esper Reginald King?
Yeah, that's the story.
Yeah.
That's the guy I know nothing about. He wrote a journal because people keep saying I resemble him a lot.
Yeah.
So
He was parents.
yeah, I know nothing about him. So
Yeah, neither do I. I know one sentence about him.
that's good.
I lied.
Oh, so I have
One sentence.
the longbow sniper rifle and a spider silk body gloves. So I can also like climb surfaces very quietly.
Oh, nice.
Be quiet. It's a form of assassinating.
Nice. Okay. Well, now apparently we play, and I don't know what any of that means. Hey!
Storyteller, tell us that story. Minus the boss.
Okay, so
Where are we?
the
Well, what's the
theme is
What's going on?
outbound expansion. The Tritonian conglomerate has chosen to ignore the warnings of historians, scholars, and religious figures alike and seeks to expand its borders into the realm beyond the heliopause. They pay handsomely for any and all astrogation data that extends into the Oort cloud and offers those who pursue this goal positions of nobility in any new colonies that might be established. With the backing of this government, the player characters load up and trek into the unknown.
Your cloud is the asteroid belt outside of Pluto.
Yeah, but it's completely
But the
dark.
Ortians do not take kindly to intruders into their dark realm, and the forces of the interstellar medium beyond the sun's reach punish those with the audacity to travel too far from the sun. Okay, so you guys are hired by the Tritonian conglomerate. Well, you're not hired, but you basically go out there to get astrogation data that extends into there, and if you do it well enough, they will offer you positions of nobility in any new colonies that might be established.
Oh my goodness.
Location. Don't know what this means. Acid Lake. Apparently, the location that this I guess starts.
Yeah, where we're starting or getting there.
Most of the water on Dead Earth is radioactive and undrinkable. Much of it is highly caustic and will burn the skin from human bones. Many tribes build their villages on acid lakes out of association within ancient gods who like to have their sacrifices submerged in devouring water. So
The
apparently,
hell, that's the location?
that's what it says.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
Took a wrong turn. Maybe our ship broke down. We had to
So
fix it.
apparently, you guys are starting out to do this, and you're standing next to an acid lake that eats your bones and flesh.
So we're parked next to this sucker.
Yeah, you guys are just parked, and I don't know now. What do I
I
do?
don't know. I think the visit like flipping
Oh,
like the other cars like an encounter type thing.
Those are both up.
Herald.
Ow.
Oh, that's the
That's
conglomerate.
the location.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Oh, the Herald was what the heck?
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
So now I'm I'm gonna go to the Wolves roll, Miles. Okay, finishing setup. Did that.
Let's
Did that.
leave.
Each player then takes a turn describing.
Get on the flag and tell them out.
Okay.
But when it's time to go to a new location, you can play the card at a location.
Okay, so you guys all know each other because you're hired by that guy, and you guys can like them or not like him. It's all up to you guys, apparently. Okay. Now,
Means to an end.
as the scene is a moment in the story that helps build toward the character's ultimate goal. The scene could be the moment the players discover who is behind the conspiracy or obtaining a brilliant help on their adventure. Scenes usually stick to a single location, but can move around if that makes more sense. As the storyteller plays cards in a scene, they are essentially creating a tarot spread that tells a story about what is going on. While we have our own tarot spread, storytellers should feel free to create a layout of it. Create a spread, place the theme, location, and boss cards vertically facing the storyteller, making sure the boss card is placed face down. These 3 cards are called the foundation and represent the current episode. Above the foundation, place any played story card horizontally above the left-hand side of the foundation, and any played challenge cards horizontally above the right-hand side of the foundation. These 2 columns above the foundation are the cards played during a single scene. At the end of a scene, any challenge or story cards that were played minus the foundation should be shuffled back into their respective decks. That is all that says. So, I don't know what that means.
I need a video.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half long. There's a link in here for video. Learn video, hour 38 minutes. It's a show of like 4 girls, ABXY, whatever. Get it? Yeah, playing it.
How
The
this-
guy who helped create it started, but like it's just so slow to start. I couldn't watch it because I'm sorry, I work. I got
I
like
was gonna say, how
10
do they-
minutes
how
in.
do they
He's like,
play
oh,
it?
you know, we're 1 year from when we first started coming up with this, like creating it.
Encounters?
I don't know
Mouse
how
is like
much
playing an
more
encounter.
I
Encounter
really
are
should've,
incidents of
but-
conflict in the story that happen inside of
Okay,
the scene.
I forgot.
Usually lasts upwards of 5 to 10 minutes inside the story, but will most likely take longer at the playing table. Examples of encounters can include a brawl outside of a bar.
So just maybe you just play an event, play like a challenge card or something, or an
the
event
challenge.
card,
It would be like, but then do I like scan it?
story card,
You know what? Let me see what happens when I scan one of these things.
a rando story card.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just-
scan in a story card.
Yeah, because something. All right, so now we're
What
here.
do you
Where I
want
ask,
to
like,
add to your timeline?
Story.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Something's happening here. Maybe?
Well, see, it says non-player character, location, plot twist, enemy, item.
Maybe an enemy then. Since we're here, we got stuff
Let's
here.
do a non-player.
Oh, okay. So native inhabitants. That's good.
No, I didn't scan that.
Easy to go to Disney
Of a
World.
debtor?
And go up next to guests.
And haha. Okay, so I play it that way. Okay.
What's the asteroid?
Mary. That's funny. This guy's name is great.
Very much use.
I don't think we go to Asia.
Stay inside.
I don't think we go to Asia.
I want him to meet Kevin Hart.
This guy on the right, third left. He's tall. He's 7'2" and a bodybuilder.
He's a walking tank. Then he is a straight up walking tank.
I feel like the taller you get, the less effective your legs become. So maybe leg day isn't correct for him. I feel
I
like
mean,
like
his legs are pretty small. I mean, kind of. Hard to tell.
Because didn't Chewbacca have walking problems or leg problems?
Yeah.
Because he was so tall.
His bodies we had.
It's also because of his age.
I mean, his arm.
His arm is his chest.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
His arm is his chest.
Oh, the weight.
They spelled money wrong.
No, there's a lot of typos. Trust me, I had some in mind too.
No, it's that kind of currency.
Money.
Moeny.
Yeah. Like in Kingdom Hearts, it's money.
It was
But a U.
MUNNY.
That's different. This
That's-
is not Kingdom
yeah,
Hearts
well-
nor real life.
Yeah, well, they didn't just take money and move a letter.
Listen, Marcus, there are
I'm trying to
no,
make them feel good.
there's a lot of typos in this.
Okay. So I don't know how this works, but so what do I do?
He just walks up to us.
I don't
What the
know.
hell's going on?
All right, so you guys are
Game is
apparently
weird,
I
man.
feel so sad.
you guys are apparently at next to a. I'm gonna go with you're in. You just landed on whatever the hell ship you fly. Is it a name?
He weighs
The instigator.
Okay, so the instigator lands next to a bubbling green lake that looks foreboding to enter. So
Yeah.
so And there, and right next to the lake, there's a small village set up. And there's one building that looks taller than the other that there's a lot of people going in and out of.
A lot of people going in and out of the building next to the acid lake.
Does anybody know
This
how to
village.
fix
Village.
the thermulated couplers in the instigator here?
It's not broken. I would have noticed before we landed here.
With thermulated couplers? Then what's wrong with it?
Nothing, we just landed here.
Okay.
I don't have
Well,
to make up.
Do you want to come up with a reason why we landed here? Because I was going to use the fact that something went wrong with the ship and we landed as an emergency stop. I don't have anything else. It's like we just landed here. I can't come up with something else on the spot.
We needed to gather this acid for our ship's battery. That's right.
You just said that.
What?
Well, are we exploring the Oort cloud to find
Well, apparently you
No,
guys are on Earth
Not right now.
next to a lake.
dead?
Dead. And probably.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
Yeah, it's dead Earth for some
Everything is
reason.
like
No,
toxic and
So-
nasty.
I don't know. You guys are finished. You just finished a job for his king or something, and you have some time to kill.
Or we're literally here to kill somebody.
Yeah.
We stopped and landed because I need to kill someone.
Yeah, there we go.
He's
Just
here.
kill a
He's a
guy
pirate.
next to this pool of acid. Yeah. So you all get out of
This
the
place looks awful.
Well,
Marcus, remember when you used to roll sideways on the walls?
Yes.
it's like a monk one.
Those days are not behind me.
Good.
Do that?
Yeah, he could run like 10 to, or 15 to like 20 feet on a wall. From where he jumped off the ground to where he landed. It's a good distance. He literally is one.
I still picture you doing that.
Anyways, yeah, as you were mentioning, the pirates don't
What?
pirate here. They don't pick the best, but they pick places people don't like to go. So that's why we're here.
They may have chosen somewhere more comfortable.
What are you doing?
Like the Julian Empire. Ascendancy.
Would be nice.
I'm watching that.
Wouldn't it be nice?
All right. Well,
So,
you
head
hit
toward this
the
building.
you hit the button to open the hatch to your ship, and as it opens, it is ungodly hot out.
Oh.
You can smell almost the acid coming off the lake.
You're so
If I weren't,
And when are you walking
if I
by?
weren't so tired of the interior
Are
of the
you
ship,
there? Why am
I would just stay here.
So when we get here, gotta get out.
Why are you
That's
there?
right.
I have the magma.
So as you walk out,
Come up.
you guys are as you walk around this lake.
I don't want the
Like,
phone.
some rocks are just moving, walking, and they go in the lake, and they just fizzle away. So you make your way to this building, and it more or less seems like a tavern, an area that you can find information in. But it's very busy. You just keep going in and out, and you see you see a lot of other ships that have landed next to or far away in the area, and they just seem to be constantly landing, taking off, and taking off.
Cantina. Like,
Basically, yeah, except without the music.
Ew.
Not that music. It's like heavy metal. Exactly. Drop it down 3 octaves and drop the bass. I guess here to do what? Kill a guy?
I'm looking, yeah.
Okay.
I gotta find them.
I need a drink so I can forget about how awful this place is.
Boom! I don't know. I just like saying boom.
Okay.
So as you,
I'm gonna walk in.
all right. Nefer. So everybody walks in,
For sure.
and you see just a normal, bar area. You see a bunch of clad pirates per se, just fighters, people who pilot ships. The normal thing you would see in a bar in this area. As you walk in, you see one individual that sticks out to the rest of you. He's a large, dark tattooed man sitting by himself at a table, just kind of drinking, not really paying attention to anyone or talking to anybody, while everybody else is like, exchanging and betting on stuff. You see a guy, but they're playing cards, you see dice rolling, the normal thing is inside a bar, and then there's one person sitting at the front, kind of just standing there, like as the bar. I feel like I should probably have a bar here. I'm gonna add another one. No, I'm not. I'm gonna make them up.
What, NPC? General location? Is what you did?
No, I didn't NPC, but it just said that he likes bars. So I was like, okie dokie.
That's interesting. That's a lot of explanation for just the NPC.
And then a dragon comes out.
No.
Crazy.
I mean, this I guess is up to you. Here, you ready for this? I guess.
What? Oh boy.
I'll walk up and
To who?
the barkeep guy. He's sitting right there. He's sitting in the front.
Well, I mean, he's at the bar.
I can sit down in
The
the front.
barkeep or the tattooed guy?
Well, yeah. Which one is it? Is he sitting there?
No.
No, they're
Oh,
not the same
where's
guy.
the where's the bar? Where's the
No, I'm saying that was right inside, and then there's a bar at the back
So
end.
anyway,
Okay.
so we walk around the office sometimes.
I don't know if they have more still like beers, but they're
I'm
he's
gonna-
pouring
I'm
something.
gonna- I'm gonna go over to the bartender
Okay.
and say, do you happen to have in this lovely establishment any Mascarpone ale?
Let me check for you. He walks away. In the back comes up. He goes, "Yes, we just actually got a shipment in yesterday."
Good.
Would you
I'll
care for
take
some?
2.
Or okay, and he goes. I guess it's more. He just gets a beer and just slides it to you.
The big glass.
Yeah, literally. Just like,
Fancy stuff.
yeah, it's
Do
fancy.
you catch it because he slid it?
Slid
I
it.
did.
Yeah, the one, and then he gets the other one and slides it down. And then, I don't know what the money is here.
Credits.
Yeah, it's 15 credits.
accept your adoration.
Boop. Gives it back.
Pretending it's like my Paco card.
I like that. I like
Wow.
that. Okay.
Too bad Paco doesn't
Anything
exist.
for the rest of you?
Not here.
I'm not here right now.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
not.
I don't want to.
Oh, you walked out. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
I
Thanks.
I decided to observe from afar.
Okay. I have no idea when to do these other things.
I guess what it's. I mean, well, it's I want to go up to him.
Counter.
Because we need to go to the Orc Cloud at some point. But maybe we still also need something for our ship too. Maybe we do need some of that battery, yeah, so who knows.
I'm here to spread the word for the disciples of Kieran. Kieran.
Is it an R or is it an S?
It's an R. But I was rolling it.
I should for your hand.
I would love to skip through this video, but YouTube doesn't work in your house.
It works in my house.
Okay.
Oh, you have
Okay. Oh, I get it.
If you
All
could
right.
change a fate, would you?
Would you do it? Would you?
Would you?
I got this.
Would you?
Got this.
I got
Would you?
this.
All right, so I can continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
I want to
good.
walk up to the tattooed man. He's sitting by himself.
Yes.
Okay.
No one's around him.
Okay. Well, I guess I can lean up against the wall, not look directly at him, but maybe I can just
I guess.
listen to him. I can kind of whisper in his general direction, like,
You, Gabby.
"Do you know the name J-Doc Yokar?"
He doesn't say anything. He kind of just continues drinking. Like he basically doesn't. Either didn't hear you, or
I'm gonna turn around and kind of just put my hands on the table and ask if he knows anything about. Sir, do you know anything about the name J-Doc Yokar? He's gonna say no
drinking.
changes.
He kind of looks at you and goes, "What's it worth?"
I guess I something. I
I have no idea how this works.
if he has his credit shit thing
He has
sitting
his
on the
credit-
table.
His credit card
Well,
just
'cause
sitting
no, there's like a credit shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I
if
don't-
he has
I
it, I kind of scan money over to it and send it like.
What?
Nothing.
What?
I kind of like
Yes.
scan my shit with his and send money over to his thing.
How much?
You know, forget what it's called. I don't know how much. I don't know how it works.
I don't know.
10, I guess. I don't know. Whatever we're
Don't
buying
work
with
that
that
hair.
shit.
He So, basically you offer money.
Yeah.
And so what are the skills? I gotta remember the skills. I'm trying to remember what each one of them means. Give me a second.
Brooks.
This is like your strength and constitution. This is like your
Yeah,
dexterity. This
but
is
I'm
like
trying to
your
remember-
intelligence, and that's like your charisma.
Which is what I'm thinking you're gonna need to use.
Well,
But I'm just trying to make sure.
yeah. Is it like maybe we can run these checks constantly? It would have to be
Yeah,
during
I
a
don't-
challenge, though, wouldn't it?
It's not an encounter because I'm not having anything. Nothing's happened.
Yeah.
So it'd be a
Would it just be a yeah? So do you have to flip a challenge card over there?
Yeah, but I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Any point during season,
She's interesting. We're learning together, like a family.
All challenges start out with a challenge level of 1. A storyteller may increase the level of challenge by placing a challenge card in the same suit type of the challenge played. The value of the challenge card replaces the challenge. Challenge cards belong to stones, feeling intelligence belong to Brooks. Would be Brooks.
Yeah.
Example: the player wants to kick down the door to third house, so the storyteller states that this action is a one of stone challenge. The storyteller and the player involved carry the following steps. Okay, so I would say that this is a one of Brooks. Sure.
You
I don't
don't
have
put
to
it down.
play
No, yeah, you don't.
because I also I do.
So now, how many do I just play one die?
So, and then I'm gonna play a 2 of Brooks. So it's
Oh.
harder. And then play a Stones card.
No, there are only 3.
I have no. Apparently, I have a 4.
Oh, this is the 4.
For any challenge, okay, creating the dice pool. For any challenge, the player starts with 3 dice. If the character's focus suit is the same as the challenge suit, the player receives additional die. If the character has a strike in the same color, which you do not. Okay, for each character quality that both the storyteller and the player feel applies to the challenge roll, the player adds or removes a die from the pool. Items can also be considered.
I can't. No, everything worth it.
Okay. Additionally, the storyteller might feel that the way the character is trying to solve the challenge is awesome enough that they want to see it happen. In this case, the storyteller may add on additional die to the pool. So I would just say you're trying to convince the guy to
Yeah, information.
you slid money to him, so it's a
Yeah.
persuasion kind of thing. Okay. Once the final dice pool has been established, the player rolls all the die and determines if they are successful in overcoming the challenge. So, whoa.
It's not a cat.
So what do I need?
You're looking for Brooks.
Well, these are wilds, so I
Yes,
can use them as
wilds
2.
count as 2 of those, and then you can also roll them again.
I can roll them
It
again.
says
Oh,
any die
how
roll that matches the suit of the challenge or count as
I
a
don't know.
success towards the challenge. Any lead symbols rolled also count as a success and can be re-rolled to see if additional success can be made. If a leave symbol is rolled again, it counts as another success and can be
What
re-rolled
if
as
it's rolled
well.
as a strike?
It's waiting.
What weave it gets re-rolled and it lands as a strike? Is it a strike? Because I already have a success.
I don't know what happens if you get more.
There's something about epic successes are like if you
If
roll
the
2
number of
above.
successes meets or exceeds the challenge level, the challenge is successfully complete. The player describes how they succeeded, and there's much rejoicing. If the number of successes less than that, they fail.
Just like epic successes.
Receiving
But this is like
strikes,
a
if there is
crazy
one or
challenge.
more
This is
strike
like-
symbols rolled, the player
You
fails
have
the
an
challenge.
epic
They
success
receive one
challenge
strike
of how I
to-
succeeded.
Never know.
When I do rub my nipples, I say them in the eyes after giving them money. I don't know.
If the dice roll had 2 or more successes than challenge level, the player has more influence in how the actions are performed, and if they had previously used their signature move, it is considered refresh and avail the previous again.
Well, considering the fact that I just passed this and I'm not
Yeah.
efficient
Okay.
in it,
So
I'm not gonna test this and get a strike. Jadoff Lokar.
Okay, I'm gonna have to write this down.
Yeah, I have it in my note. If you need to check my notes,
notes.
so that you can. Because the notes are weird. They get because
J.
when you go to edit them, it doesn't let you pick where you're gonna edit. Jadoff. However you want to spell it, it doesn't matter.
What?
Lokar.
Low. I'm literally gonna spell it low call.
That's the guy I'm looking for.
Okay, sounds good to
Who am
me.
I have a list.
He looks at you and you, and he kind of takes your chip and he like does whatever exchanging money is, and like 30 disappear out of your thing, and he gives them back. I don't even know how much you have.
It's
Yeah.
whatever the king gives me. It's
Infinite.
strictly just for.
And
This.
he looks at you and goes, well, I can tell you that he's not on this plan. He left here looks up and things, and it was about a week ago, left for the outer ring, out past Bluebell.
This is what I was hoping would do. Thank you.
I got you, man.
I was like, I don't know what to do to do this. That's awesome.
And he goes, you're gonna want to go fast. He might catch you. No one knows what's out there. He might be dead for a while. That's all I got on him.
And I don't even say anything else. I just walk away.
Okay,
With my chip.
I take it right.
I'm
Can I tell you his name? I just want to tell you his name.
Yeah, yeah.
His name is Queequeg.
I see it on my transactions.
It says Queequeg. Queequeg.
I just
Sorry.
laugh as I walk out the door because I'm like, well, I'm not walking out, but maybe I am because I want to laugh.
Well, and then
I try to hold it
so
in.
do you walking up to where? Like,
Well, I had to walk outside and laugh that all.
Okay,
Then I
okay,
come back and
okay,
I'm gonna walk
okay.
up to him.
so, as you're drinking, the barkeep comes up and he goes, I'm amazed that went as well as it did. That man over there, He's something else.
Oh wait, yeah, that's one of my talents anyway.
Yeah.
I technically could have had that as a extra die if I wanted to. Multilingual is everyone speaks the money language and trade.
Yeah. Well, there you
So
go.
yeah,
Now we know.
I
Yeah.
also
so that
And
would
he goes, that guy's referred to as Queequeg the Cannibal. Apparently,
he eats people.
well, no one really knows, but the name stuck.
You have to be a pirate.
Barbaric.
No, he's actually
I like
he's actually the first mate of the SSS Normandy.
Is this all like extra information?
It's just that's actually like half of what is in this giant list of Queequeg. He basically just comes in here after his missions and just sits here and drinks and allows rumors to start. So I think that's where he got his name Queequeg the Cannibal. But who knows? Also, don't talk to him about his tattoos.
Everyone got $4 in money back then.
So why do you get him?
How the hell am I supposed to know? I don't
Or
know.
ask him, but
I'm not asking him.
Fair enough.
He buys beer. Pays me. That's all I need.
Speaking of beer,
Yes.
I'll have another.
All right. Takes it.
Right.
Fills it back up. 7.
Yeah, we like chaos.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Swipe.
Speaking of credits.
Speaking of credits, so as you're getting more and more, you're slightly intoxicated at this point.
What is this?
I gave you $10 for the 13.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's like,
Forgot to talk
I
about
have
that.
ones now.
So you're getting slightly more intoxicated
I was watching.
as you drink.
That's
This
the
is,
point.
this is good shit.
Oh yeah.
This is
So,
like 12%.
Where are we all
Good
currently located?
quality stuff.
You're located.
I wanted to walk up to him
Yeah,
at the
you
bar.
two are at the
Yeah,
bar.
'cause I was talking to that guy.
Depending on where you guys want to be.
I'm in the shadows.
Okay. Oh, inside or outside?
No, inside.
Inside. Okay, so you're in like the corner, basically. Okay.
That's pretty good.
I'm standing awkwardly in the middle of the bar, just sort of like smiling in every direction, taking in
As you-
all
as-
of the information.
As you do that, everybody just like looks up at you and gives you like a weird like, and then notices that you're not really doing anything, and then just go back to what they're doing.
And I'm just,
Oh, because yeah, there's.
I was gonna grab him and just
Yeah,
like
it's
sit him down next to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Listen,
he's
man,
Casey
you
like
can't
skeleton,
do
almost
that.
like frames in the.
You look weird.
Yeah.
So you can either look like that or
It's nice
so.
here.
Good thing he's not Casey.
the people look very
Really
nice.
weird.
Where have you?
She's like, well, you haven't been here very often, have you? Because the bartender just is like cleaning glasses.
In comparison to what?
Noticing you, he fills up the thing with water and kind of just puts it in front of you.
Can you even drink that? Does that short circuit you?
No.
Short.
They're both in fall.
Oh, I'm just leaving. I just walks away. He's like, this is weird. All right, so
It seems I have killed two birds with one stone. I found my target, but also it seems to be in.
I don't know.
It seems to be in the outer rim, where fortunately we also need to go due to the Tritonian
Conglomerate.
It is
Yes.
conglomerate. Okay, what is it? Yes.
Oh, apparently I can like make you guys roll to remember things.
Yes.
I mean, you remember
if it was me
that, but
once,
this is yeah.
Please do, because then my memory would come out of you.
I don't even know anything.
But yeah,
I mean,
so
this is common knowledge.
suppose we could pack up and head
Oh, I
out.
thought you meant like you had a
Oh,
list of things.
no, like I can literally do like how well you remember,
Well,
which could also
yeah,
be like,
exactly.
oh, different
Yeah,
locations.
yeah.
Areas. Like you're trying to remember where this takes place.
I'm just leaving at this point. I was walking out and whispering to him like,
Okay.
we can head out
All right, so
and get out of here.
Simon just got up and left.
And they can see us all.
Are you guys following him?
Yeah, I guess so. The music sounds like it.
All right, so you all
They'll
go.
jump off the bar.
I guess you come out as there's a table set
Where
with
are we
playing cards,
going?
and you kind of just step out and they go.
The
What
outer
the?
rim.
They look at you and they go. "What the hell did-" I'm fucking drunk, and then just goes back to drinking, and you walk out. You guys get on the ship, and I guess these disappear. I guess they get shuffled back in again. I guess. I'll just do this.
Fair enough.
All right, so you guys get on your ship, and you start it up, and you start heading for the outer rim, I guess.
It's gonna be a little bit of a trip, but we can do it.
Okay.
Since we're on Earth, we have a competition class, so. Oh, by the way, I'm the pilot as well. That's okay.
That's good.
I can
That's
pilot.
fine.
I can pilot and I can navigate, so
I make sure nothing goes on the way.
that's good. Y'all can like man guns and such if you need.
I'm actually good at
Hold on a
that.
second. I want to see something.
Oh, wait, does he come up with something?
I don't know. I'm trying.
Whoa!
No,
No, nothing.
it kind of just threw it in there, and it just says usually represents social interactions such as blah 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 blah.
Oh, okay, so we did one. Congratulations.
Yeah, I guess it
It's in
just
the story
I guess,
now.
yeah, it's just in the story now. Okay, cool. So you guys, are you trying to? I mean, you definitely don't have enough fuel to. Well, yeah, you don't have enough fuel to make it
All the way.
out, but I'd say you could get halfway there,
Which would be where?
which would be somewhere near Jupiter.
F that. Can we make it to Saturn? Or, yeah, the
You
next
can try.
I can't.
I've made it so we can make it to one of the moons where I know there's
Okay.
a resource.
So hold on. Let me,
Which moon? In the Jovinus Embassy? Can we stop short? At what,
I'm
Mars?
just gonna
We're going
I'm
nowhere.
just
I
gonna scan a
can't,
location and see what happens.
I can't stop here. I'm wanted here. And also I have a very recognizable face, apparently. So, and
Can you just stay on the ship?
Okay.
It's- yeah, I don't think they recognize the instigator. That was given after the fact.
Oh, here we go. This is where you guys are going. So, after I would say, I mean, I don't know how fast it goes, but after
Time.
after some time, probably I would say like a day or
Hours.
probably like a day or two after flying. You come upon Ganymede, which is the largest moon of Jupiter. As you come down, it's a sprawling city. The city, basically, think of the entire moon is one city.
Yeah.
It's a gigantic city.
Anybody else power
The vast city covers the entire surface, excluding the massive cryovolcanoes that sprout across the world.
It's been 2 days.
Ganymede is seen as a beacon of civilization and technological advances, a place where businessmen and philosophers alike can congregate and broaden their mental horizons. It is a world of universities and industry, of libraries and laboratories. Solomon Station is its dark mirror. Where on Ganymede travelers can find enlightenment, on Solomon Station one can only expect to find desperate respite. Orbiting Ganymede at a significant but unsettlingly close distance, Solomon Station bristles with saloons, casinos, and black markets. Those who find themselves deemed too callous or bloodthirsty for the Seven Kingdoms can find a home at Solomon Station. Its black towers are home to unholy deals between corporate cabals and shadowy cults. Human lives are regularly exchanged for paltry
So
sums.
this one
It is a
particular
place-
thing is
This
just.
is a station on the outside of the moon. It is a place where an individual is only as valuable as the credit she can earn, and freedom is a luxury.
This is amazing.
So you come
I can
upon the
actually stop here.
station and you know that you land on the planet, you're probably boned.
Yes, but this
So
one.
instead, you go to the station, you land down, and you
Don't worry, boys, I
Go
know my
to-
way around.
go to find your, I guess,
Are we in the bad part then?
gas.
Yeah, it's some sort of fuel exchange.
So you get down, you land, you go into the docking bay of the station, and I mean it's packed with shops as you come out. You land. There's a bunch of ships docked there, big ones, small ones, medium-sized ones. Some that look like they're made for war, some for transportation, some for like very fancy ships that are probably like CEOs or that kind of thing that don't know why they're here. So you get down, you land, you walk out, you get all together, you start heading into the station part where all the markets and casinos and bars and all that shit's there. While on your way out, you fill gas here.
I still don't trust me anymore.
Are you staying with it?
I am.
Okay.
Just because it's Ganymede does not mean no sin.
Okay, so you walk out and there's a guy
It still belongs to
sitting
Jovinus
there with
Embassy,
a
regardless.
pad that looks like somebody is running this dock area.
I walk up to it and say, "Sir, you will nitrogen thermal pump."
Oh yeah, we'll get that to you right away. And you beckon to these little robots, pick up these big ass hoses, plug it into your ship, starts refilling. He said, "We'll let you know when it's done." You guys leaving the ship, staying,
I'm
around.
gonna go walking around. This is my home turf.
I'm going
Wait, are we in the
to.
bad part of town?
Yes.
Well, what you're in is you're on the Solomon Station,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is on the outside. It's a station orbiting the moon.
Oh, okay.
But this is like casinos, bars, clubs. Like anybody that's not
Where I
allowed
spent
on
my
the
teen years.
basically anybody who's not allowed on the moon. I mean, on the actual moon, like comes here.
Okay, so
Since this
I saw
planet is
trust me.
full-
Back alley.
I don't- I
This
never-
planet is full of Liars, cheats, smugglers.
Basically.
I'm going to use my signature move to
Okay.
see if he's actually building our ship up.
Do you like?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we have to do it. So it's a challenge. So it's be a
It gives me an extra die.
Okay, so you're basically doing an insight check.
Pretty much.
Okay, so you would have. So it's a challenge. It's a one of books.
Can't you only do
So
that?
you would.
Isn't it like a once per session type deal? Like mine's a once per session.
Yeah. Unless
When I'm trying to deceive and learn more about an NPC.
a single NPC. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, you
one
can
per
use
NPC.
all
NPC.
that
For
in. Like this
NPC.
guy is the
Yeah.
one time. I mean, he's not yet. So
I
it'd be
can't use it on him again.
Yeah,
I can use it on
yeah.
somebody
It'd be a
else.
one of. It's a one of Brooks, so you get 3 dice originally, so you get 4, and then you just have to get over it.
Yeah, mine's one success. But if you
One
do it
of
epic
these.
success,
Yeah, you have to
can
get
use
one
it again.
success.
As long
But I
as
don't
you're somewhere
have
in
any
epic success, you get
Epic success
That's
is
what
like
I-
more than the
2 over. It's just
So
2 over
you got
the
1 strike
2 more than you
and
need.
1 pass, and these 2 are just kind of. So you can't re-roll these, but you technically matched it, so it would be a pass. So
It says I can reroll one.
you can.
It says you get an extra die and reroll on a single die.
Okay, so you can just re-roll the X and you would have a strike on
Yeah,
that
it's
challenge.
yeah. What happens if you get?
Or it's just a
Really?
strike. But I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what happens if you get a strike on
Give me a
that
second.
challenge? Then
You
you
just
technically
never
never
roll again. Let me just get a challenge. Okay. Challenge cards. Blah blah blah.
What that? What just happened?
Oh, you used your signature skill.
Yeah. Oh, it told everybody.
Yeah, it just. But I was wondering why my phone was like.
Yeah. I was like,
Oh my
whoa.
gosh.
Also, I was like, did you get hacked? I was like,
Oh, okay. So if there is 1 or more strikes in the roll and the player fails the challenge, they receive 1 strike to their
oh,
character.
plain success. It
The
doesn't matter.
strike is applied by the storyteller and affects a particular suit. So basically, if a character receives 3 strikes during a scene, the storyteller removes the character from the scene appropriately for the situation.
So this particular scene of us being on this planet.
Yes, but he only had he passed it. So
Yeah.
that strike doesn't go towards
Yeah.
that skill.
So it looks like I can only use it once every 3 more because it's not letting me use it again.
Okay, I don't know how that goes. I don't know how it comes back.
Maybe if we do
Maybe
another
I-
It's weird because mine
Maybe
specifically
I do
says
it or
once
something.
per session.
Let me see. Let me go to.
Like mine specifically states one. I can only do it 1 time per session.
Yeah.
Of course, unless you get
Oh,
double
I can
success.
reset strikes and I refresh your signature move. You can only play this feat by trying to receive or learn more about NPC. Playing this will give you an extra die. Yeah, I think you just get it.
Yeah.
So I would just
Refresh it. Yeah.
Kyle, when we first landed on the planet,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Oh, there's a bar over here. Like, what do you do?" And I'm sitting. That's what I said. I was like, "Name. I need a name on a target. Need a name of a target." He's like, "Oh, you always talking like yes." Somebody else distracted me. I was like, "Think of a name." I need something.
So you can just tell that he works for this and this is how he makes his money. It's filling with your actual fuel. And there's no reason to, I mean, it's a good idea to think about it, but he's just a normal guy. He's just doing his job. He's not a crime guy. So you are, what are you doing? You're staying in the ship. Are you staying with the ship or just watching it?
I am.
No, I
don't.
Following.
Yeah.
Or you?
Because if they need to pay for anything,
Yeah. So if you're going into
Use
the
my
thing,
side.
you're going as well.
Guess I'm going with them.
Okay, so Simon stays behind because he doesn't.
I don't want to risk being.
So you 3 go out into.
Oh, really?
I never know. The Jovian Ascendancy is still taking this orbit, this platform. Space station is
My family
still
doesn't like it.
orbiting Ganymede. Ganymede is still part of the Jovian Ascendancy. I want to be guys a pirate. However, who can you find this name? Can you find this? I don't know where this is.
What?
It's in my backstory. This might change everything. The King of Dione, D-I-O-N-E.
He's not in the glossary.
It's in brackets too. The name.
Oh, so there's a name that you don't know?
It's a king. I work for him. It's the king, but I don't know king of what. Like, who's the king of Dione? Or Dione?
No idea.
I'm having trouble.
Because if
King
he's
of what?
Dione, D-I-O-N-E. Because if he's of the Jovian Ascendancy, maybe he pardoned me.
I have no idea.
You know, and then I could be fine. But I don't know.
So you guys go out and you walk through a bustling city of bars, casinos, nightclubs. There's tons of people walking around, drunk people, prostitutes. Everything's just kind of rolling through this big, expansive area. I am going to give one of. What are you guys doing? That's the first question. Where are you guys going? There's plenty. There's bars, clubs.
Yeah, I kind of want to explore my old stomping ground.
Okay.
There's a casino I remember hanging out at particular called.
Here,
You
got an
something?
idea
You got
for you.
something?
No, there's a thing. I gotta remember what it is. It's gonna be a challenge.
Since I'm over.
Oh, I gotta remember what it is.
Yeah. Hold on. All right. So it's going to be a one of flames to remember. So I don't know if is your signature skill flames.
No.
This is this thing up here.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, no, it's waves.
Okay. So yours is the okay. So it's a one of, so you get 3 dice, and you roll and see. Yeah, those two both count as exciting. So you guys, so you sit there and you think back and you go back into your. It kind of takes a while because there's some stuff you don't want to remember. Some stuff you do remember.
Those aren't black. I like it.
Oh, sorry. There's too many cards. Let's see what this does. Come on! Got it. Nailed it. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna make it up. You remember a certain casino called the
Five ring.
Serpent Mask,
Better.
and you remember that it's basically and you go, they follow you and you walk in. You arrive at the Serpent Mask. It's not a huge casino, but it's a bumpy casino. It's not huge. It's not small. It seems like it doesn't look like it's changed as much. There's the normal games, chance, all that kind of stuff. Blackjack, that still exists. Poker, that still exists.
I studied
Strippers on the poles, floating in the sky. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Anti-gravity.
Yeah.
Stripper.
Yes.
The
Those.
future is amazing.
The future is amazing.
Doesn't really compute.
They don't need to have. Never mind.
Nice. All right.
Please. Please
Since I'm over situations, I have one hand at all times on my handheld flame.
Whoa, dude, just chill out. Chill.
Well, nobody can see it. It's under control.
All right.
Yeah. Damn it. Why would that be a plot twist, and why does that make sense? It doesn't make sense for what I want to do.
Also, at some point,
I'm trying to see if this works. I'm just trying to see if something happens.
at some point, can you look up the Jovian Ascendancy and see like if there's a king or something of it or how it works? Because if so, I might make him the king and say that I'm pardoned in this place, so that way I can navigate freely and eventually we become a few guys.
Alright, I don't know what any of that is, so I'm not gonna do that.
I'm playing the equivalent of striking out during a scene and just sitting in my ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
basically.
equivalent of striking out.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna head to the bar and grab a couple of shots for myself.
Okay.
You guys want some stuff? Nope. No? You?
I'll take whatever
Oh,
is
actually,
cool.
no, hold on.
Sorry, I don't say no out loud. I just shake
Hold on,
my
this word cool. I want that back. I want it back. I think it was this one. Yeah.
You guys should all watch that video that I just sent to the chat. Not right now, but like it's really good.
Where's it about?
It's a hard liquor.
It's about this game called The Legend of the Five Rings, which was like a
Okay.
magic-esque thing.
So you go in, you buy a drink, you buy What do you?
Two shots.
Of what?
What do we
do?
cards.
Oh, didn't you just ask him something?
What type of shots?
I'm gonna grab some nicotine vodka.
She said someone's like had a little bit of paper right now.
4 shots.
Vodka.
A water.
Alright, just runs back, pours it all out. Yeah, they pour it all out, and they slide you to the floor. She goes, for 4 of those, it'll be about 30 credits, and for the water, it's slice of water.
You don't blend in at all.
This is for you. These are for you. Drink those, and then immediately drink this. I bring the water over.
She swipes your card, and her eyes light up a little bit, and she just gives it back to you. She goes, "You're looking pretty good today."
Thank you. I know.
It looks like this every day.
Your mouth really starts to burn.
He did like the double.
No.
Oh, it was 2?
2 shots.
Oh.
2 shots.
All right.
Am I cool now?
Yeah, you're cool. I just take a little bit of shots.
All right.
Did you know that person?
No. She's kind of cute though. You know what? Oh, you're a married man.
Oh crap! I am.
What? What, a robot?
Crap! I forgot about the whole
I'm a married
family and
robot.
life.
I'm a married robot.
So like, I know I get emotion.
What are we forgetting?
Yeah.
You're a good robot.
So much for that overclocked GPU you have.
Now, as a robot, do you still look like a human, I guess?
What are you doing?
This one does?
Who even
Are you
knows?
playing?
We'll take those.
I don't know.
You can make some money. You can make some money. You can count cards. You can, you're a robot. You got that CPU thing, man.
Yeah, but what's
I'm gonna drive him over to
What's
the
the
blackjack
point?
table real quick.
Alright, so
where am I trying to go?
So you walk up and there's a machine that basically would do like chips.
Yes. You gotta swipe in like, I don't know,
So-
100 credits.
So you swipe it in and you type in, do all your stuff, and it goes, withdraw 100, blah, blah, blah. And then it goes to account balance. And you look at your account balance, it's about 5 times what you thought you had in there, and you have no idea how it got
That's a lot of money because I'm rich. So 5 times more
Yeah,
than
like you have no idea.
like $100 million.
You have a lot of money all of a sudden. Like way more than you thought.
1,000.
All right, so you take out 1,000 credits.
You want?
Money?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on. It's another 1,000.
Another
credits.
1,000 comes out.
We're gonna have a.
First of all,
I'm the sleight of hand.
Oh,
That was
was
not
not
sneaky.
slight.
okay. So you guys are playing blackjack. Right?
Yeah.
All right, so you
Yeah,
go.
I'm gonna steer him over to the table.
All right, so you guys all go to blackjack.
You're gonna win some dough.
You play. You guys play for like an hour or so. You go up, you win a couple hands, and you get a good stack. Then you lose it, and like you're down to like a couple left, and you win it again, and then you just lose it.
Wait, can I use my ability to just get
Lisa, I'm
everything?
stealing some of your milk.
I know everything.
This is GPU. I don't know what he's like starting.
Well, I'm saying
Wait,
this, you're watching it.
I want to Rain Man
No,
this
but no,
thing.
you're watching it right now, trying to figure out what's going on. And this is as this thing is all fluctuating, and you get to about where you were when you started.
Magic power time.
Can I just be depressed? Can I just be like, what's the point?
You can, yeah.
Depressed robot.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can
I love
be.
depressed
Yeah.
robots. They're so funny.
Who questions his own existence and
You
reason
can be.
for a living. A suicidal robot.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
So-
Galaxy.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
hilarious.
So
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy has a suicidal robot that He literally, like, the way
So I'm
he
just
gets
speed everything
through, the way he solves
We
a
can
lot
play-
of
we
their
can play an
problems,
event,
he gets
didn't
other
Like,
things
something
to
happens.
solve.
It's all plot twist.
All right, yeah. Maybe something happens.
So at
So-
one point, like the main character is like pinned down behind something, and like there are these aliens who are in these suits that are attached to their ship. and
So
pumping
can I
them,
note this to stay within the close
and all of a
distance?
sudden they just like die. And they're like,
Yeah.
what the
During a
fuck
certain
is
time, I decided to sneak out. I want to
They
get
were
closer
safe,
because
and
I feel
they
like
head
I,
back to their ship,
starting to sense
and
out. I feel like
they
maybe
find
I'm okay
their
here.
depressed
Yeah.
robot
Come
on.
hooked up to the
I'm
ship,
assassin.
and he was like,
with the face
yeah, I was just like
Yeah.
of a
talking
guy
to him,
who wrote a
like,
very
You
popular
cover-
book.
not how I
You cover
feel.
most
Okay.
of
All
the
of a sudden
bases
you
of
just
what you
killed
would think
himself.
you should do, so you don't
Yeah.
get
Killed the
it.
other two
You make
guys,
your way.
too.
You figure
He
out.
does that like
where
twice
they
in the
went.
first 2
Okay.
months.
So you guys have been in this for like a couple hours, and you bought drinks.
I'm here now.
You've spent
Eventually.
a lot, like a lot.
Yeah, you'll have.
Like probably, I would say you spent a quarter of what you spent a lot of money. You were buying drinks for everybody. You were just betting crazy loads of money just because you had it, and
You probably shouldn't have been using money. You didn't need it working for you. Probably gonna come back to bite you.
Oh, because it's here, the money here.
What doesn't come back to bite us?
Just makes us
Just
ignorant.
basically you bought drinks. And
Oh no.
I can't be depressed either. I'm a psychiatrist.
You know, why are
You
you
were
depressed?
we went to go buy drinks. So he was like, "Oh, you look real nice today." He was like, "Thank you." And then he went to go get chips just to play.
Oh,
And he had more money than he previously came in with. And then
want
he
these.
basically spent a lot of it.
it's not working for what I wanted to
And
do.
so I told him he probably shouldn't have done
That's
that.
what money, yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I don't want
Like she could have just transferred
Uh,
money that she'd stolen to him.
Okay, so
It's almost,
Hey.
Can I go and
yeah,
shout out the
scapegoat.
bartender?
well, as you're doing this, you see, as you're walking, you see two individuals in suits and ties kind of slough out of the group and stand in front of you. And they
Gentlemen,
basically go, I see you've been spending some money today.
I told you.
yes. That's what you guys want me to do, isn't it? Spend money at the casino?
And they go, well, the casino would. We didn't. And they go, they're sitting there.
Fuck are you?
Um,
I've never been drunk, so like,
they look at you and go, you know that money you just acquired?
no.
Yeah, we do. You know, you had about, they say, you know, they basically say the exact amount that you had additional to what you had.
Oh, that money.
Yeah, well, let's just say that it was transferred to the wrong account. And we're gonna need that back.
Oh,
Is it spoiled?
oh,
I think you just drank spoiled milk.
Did you?
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
There's 2 milks in the fridge. He
Oh.
drank the wrong one.
Oh gosh.
All right. So
I also
basically,
don't like home milk, and the
they're
one he
they're
drank
like,
was whole
you're,
milk.
they're going, are you paying or are you not paying?
Not.
My professional
Do me
opinion.
a favor and don't put the spoiled milk back in the fridge.
I already did because I was done with it and then I sat down to drink. You're gonna leave it out
Just
like
open
you
it and smell
probably did?
No, it's probably
That's the
expired.
worst case. I said, taste it.
I
You're
say,
saying no.
I say,
Go
in
with
my
no.
professional opinion, his account.
I feel like I
his
can
money
smell it now
It
too.
was it's only 11 days old, but it's organic,
It's
so
true, he's a seismologist.
11 days past expiration apparently is
You
plenty
see
to
them-
give me
you
that.
see they like kind
I don't even know what it was.
Slop
The taste,
back there.
it wasn't milk.
There's just two
11 days
huge
past
laser pistols strapped there.
It's really
Look at
bad.
those hints.
Yeah.
And they basically
It
go,
wasn't milk. Rabies?
We
It's,
don't
it's rabies. I just got
we don't
rabies
want-
from drinking that milk.
just follow us, and you see two more come behind you guys, and they both walk up behind you and kind of grab you
They have
and
friends.
start pushing you out the casino.
Does nobody else see this happening?
It apparently looks like nobody is acknowledging that they're there.
That's
and they start just pushing you out. You see like
Hey,
you see some.
get your hands off
And they're
me.
just
I am
Are
a.
they,
they're-
they're in a
they're-
separate room now?
No, they're getting pushed outside into the streets.
Okay, okay.
One of these was
Still,
don't have it anymore.
now that I've seen what's going on, I'm kind of still.
Yeah.
keep my.
I don't know how does fighting work?
It would have to be like we have weapons. I guess it'd be
Damn
rolls.
good question.
I don't know. But okay, so
I don't know either.
so you guys get
Yeah, I
you
do
get
too.
you get pushed off into the back of an alley. They take you out and they pull you guys around and they go, we don't we're with basically they're with a large crime organization in the area, and funds that were supposed to go into a dummy account went into yours.
He just called you a
They
dummy.
need the money.
They're the dummies. They gave me the money.
I agree.
Dummy money.
And they
Money.
show you.
Dummy.
So basically, they basically go, are you? You're not
Mommy.
So you're not paying. You're not giving us our money back.
Mum's the word.
And they all bring out their big laser pistols. They all
So
start
I
bringing
run
out you.
outside.
I'm gonna use my signature move
Okay.
and turn this combat encounter into a social encounter.
Man,
Dang it! I
I don't
was.
even know what that does.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna use my bolt thrower. That can kill like asteroids.
I'm so confused.
So
that's real milk?
And I've been staying around. This is May 1st.
Yeah, that's the one I
I
have.
still have 2 weeks.
May
How
I
does-
have some?
And I was gonna
How
do
does-
this.
May I go have some?
work?
With that to help out if this got dicey because I've been trilling. Ever since I felt like it was okay, I'm like, okay, so I was gonna wait up and be like, bing! This is awesome.
It doesn't say anything about.
Oh wait, I can wear this. Look at the second thing I have here. This could be what I was wearing the entire time. That could be why people wouldn't recognize it to me right away. That's why I needed it.
Encounter are incidents of conflict in a story that happens inside of scenes.
Because I also feel very famous person, so maybe people just think that the people right. It's for my specific flaw.
Yeah.
That does not help an assassin. Assassin looks like a celebrity. Let me get his picture. Like,
You
no.
turn into a Brooks. You turn into a Brooks challenge.
Oh,
Specifically for you.
okay. So, what if I don't how do I get cards and they get harder?
Just pull from the deck and add it on
That's
top.
not how it works.
But it says add one of another thing to make it harder.
If I have it in my hand,
How do you get the cards in your hand?
you have to play them.
Well, how do you know? Why do you have them in your hand? Does it tell you to grab a certain
Yeah,
number
this
to
is
keep them in
your-
your hand?
Well,
Yeah.
maybe you should have been playing more.
Well, as you,
But
you
I'm saying
can,
there's like,
yeah, but as you, like if you felt like something didn't make sense, or something you could,
can I just make it a different
you could be in.
thing? Okay, cool.
They're saying like if something
So,
doesn't make sense, you
That
could like
I would say it's
toss it out or
one
change it.
of Brooks, and I'm just gonna say that that's Brooks, and that's a four of Brooks.
Well,
Okay.
you need 4 brooks.
But it's
So-
okay because you are
So it would
So
be 3 originally,
Right.
and then
my thing is Brooks,
so you get 1 extra one.
and
And
one of
then
my
I would
skills
say-
is diplomacy.
Okay, well then I'm gonna say that you're drunk, so you subtract the dice,
Fair.
and I'll leave it
Let me
there.
see if there's any more.
I think that's.
any other skill you might
I
have.
would think that's probably
Or backs.
good.
I just have the diplomat and educated. I'm also charismatic. That's
Yeah.
I have 2 separate talents.
Yeah, no, but you're also hammered. Like
Right.
you're to the point of you don't even know if
Well,
this is real life.
well, my point is I have
Oh,
these 3.
yeah.
Focus, diplomat, charisma, drunk. Is that good?
I would say
both are gone
you're-
because I'm
you
that
are
hammered.
hammered.
Cool. All right.
Like you spent so much money on alcohol that you're not even entirely sure if you're awake.
I think this is a dream.
Yeah, like it could possibly be.
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, you're like, what is it?
Whoa.
What is it? All right,
All
so
right.
that's
So what happens
3.
now?
So that's 3 on the challenge. So okay, so you can re-roll that one and hope to get another, either another one of those or a book. Yes, you have 3 technically right now. Oh, he gets it. All right. So what are we saying?
Whoa, dude's like, hold up.
He changed it.
What?
He changed it to a social.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and he
Yeah,
succeeded.
And it's-
Yeah, despite being
completely and utterly different.
My eyes stop glowing white and lightning stops jumping from them.
Whoa.
And then the one guy that like the two that had their things pointed at you, or they have no one's dropped their guns.
Yeah.
They're all just
I'm like,
kind of. It's like a Mexican standoff.
listen, guys, my parents. Well, no, not my parents, because they're dead. Whew, I forget about that sometimes.
At this point in your brain, you're getting just constant streams of weird images of like puppies, kitties, monkeys, and then like death, and then like flowers, mountains, more death. And it's just like constantly going back and forth in your brain.
Did you know that pandas? What?
There's hot dogs there too, if anybody wants.
I have more money.
Oh, he does.
So they go, and then you realize that one of the guys has acquired the chip. He puts it in and drains what he needs from it, takes it out and gives it back to you, and you have, I would say, half of what you would originally have had done. So basically, they took out the rest of what, like, so you were back to even, and they took the rest of your spend. So you're back to like half of what you had. And then they all just, and then they all put their weapons away, and they just go.
See, I told you it could work out. Just pick up.
One just goes, don't spend money. And they just kind of disperse into the alleys.
Oh, we just saw a charming group of men. I kind of want to go for a walk.
At
So,
this point, I join up now after that
Yeah,
brief
okay, so-
thing.
oh,
I was
actually,
ready, you know.
yeah.
pointing to the
Hey,
I want to see what this does.
what's
plate.
up?
You know, the weird thing is, and this is really worse for you, the thing I'm wearing currently makes me look blurry.
Oh, you're just like a streak of purple.
I don't know what to say at this point.
Streaky.
So,
Hey man, have you ever streaked?
okay,
Do
so
you have genitalia?
It's not something you ask someone.
You want me to find out?
Since I'm good at crafting things, I make a shot collar. So anytime he speaks, he now gets shot.
Thank you.
No, he's got to make a challenge for that.
All right, so is there like a perception or something?
Yeah.
Which one's perception?
Hold on.
Because you're gonna make
I have it.
Well,
Since you're standing
you have the vigilant observant skill.
Oh yeah, I have a thing.
I think it's flames, isn't it?
Ooh, perception.
I'm vigilant.
Here. It was just
I know, I think it's flames.
Is it intelligence, knowledge, and memory? I guess so.
Is that flames? Okay, so it's gonna be a 1 of. I'll make it a 2 of flames.
Even if I'm vigilant.
No, I'm saying that would give you an extra dice, basically.
Oh,
So what happens is I'm gonna say it's a 2. I'm gonna say 2 of flames, but I needed a 2. So basically you're gonna get 3 of these, because that's what you start with. You always start with 3. Then you're gonna get 1 for being, that's your skill. Then you're gonna get another 1 for being vigilant.
Okay.
So now we'll roll it.
And what am I trying to get?
Flames.
4 W's.
4 W's.
Small child hit by a lawnmower blade.
Wow. So you got 1. So that is
What's
a
that?
fail. Correct?
What?
Yep.
Can I do some
Okay.
chocolate on them?
So
Will that be
you
good?
don't get whatever that was.
How do you know? Are you sure?
I just want to see.
Clean. Did we ever watch anything with chocolate and hot dogs?
Please don't.
What about that corn dog thing the guy had?
No.
Wasn't that chocolate and peanut butter and a hot dog?
It's good with everything is bacon.
It was a corn dog.
Okay, so it says the characters are unable to complete the challenge on their first attempt, but they can try again. I'm not going to try. If there's 1 or more strikes, but there's not 1 or more strike symbols, the strike is applied to the doesn't. Okay.
Oh, wait, but you can't fail at your own thing. Because it's his thing. There's no strike slots for his own talent. So So
Yeah, oh, he didn't have any strikes anyway. So it
Yeah.
didn't matter.
Well, because
But even if it
failed
was,
though.
yeah. Well, yeah, but if the fail comes if there's X's in your roll. If
Oh,
you fail it and there's X's,
so what? Nothing happens?
you just don't get. It's just like no you don't succeed.
Oh, okay. So there's no fail.
Because it says
What if it had failed? Failed.
if there is one or more strike symbols rolled and the player fails the challenge, they receive one strike to their character.
But
So
yeah, I don't know if it would work though.
Does
Because
3 strikes kill you?
you just get taken out of
of the scene, like you would, I don't know, maybe he's unconscious and somebody that you would knock you out. Basically, yeah, you would, or you
He
short,
walks back to
or
the
you,
ship.
you actually do short circuit.
So,
Contemplate life. Yeah, sure.
I'm done.
All right. So at this point, our
I
friendly
already have 4. Dang it! I knew I had 4.
Never is at the point that he's ungodly and basically passes out. And you guys grab him and take him back to the ship. And at this point, the guy, as you come up, he goes, "Oh, there you are. Your ship's done refueling. We took the credits out. We know they basically know the ID of the ship. They
Oh,
took
good.
it right
Because
from
it's
the ID
from,
of the ship.
yeah, it's not even
And he
me.
goes, you guys are there. Like they go, you guys are on your way. Have a good day, night, or whatever time it is. It's not. No one knows because you're in space. So,
Depending on each planet,
So
too.
it doesn't mean it's not.
I know, they-
You don't have day or night?
yeah, there's no day or night out here. So then you guys get back on and you go into your things. Like flying in, flying. I have no idea what.
Well, if you want, let's get started on it, because I gotta leave at 10.
Yeah,
Okay, I have no idea if we just open. I have no idea what astrogation data is.
Well, it's kind of navigate.
Those
That's
are kind of
kind of what I thought it
I
was, like
figured
stars
that
and
you
stuff.
Nav,
Yeah, which is kind of what I see.
But Navi,
So I mean,
asteroids,
Yeah, we would like paint the patterns of
Which
where the hell they move.
which would make sense because I would be an expert at that because I've worked on asteroids.
I definitely want to watch
I want to watch
it
it
happen.
What?
I need to watch the game being played
Yeah,
because
I
I don't
know.
get where.
There's an hour and a half of it.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
sit through that though.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, I get
Like
it.
we got the setup part. We can skip
Yeah, the
that.
setup
and
part's
just
easy.
physically playing it. Like I mean, I like it. It's
I just don't understand entirely what I'm supposed to
Like
do.
how you move forward.
Well,
where
it's
to
like-
go.
You scan a card and it has nothing to do with where you guys are. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, this is a giant battle bot.
What are like a child's story? Like where nonsense just happens
It really
constantly?
is.
Because my character's nonsense
Where's this
almost.
stuff at?
We are playtesting it.
Basically, we are.
That's what we're doing now.
I'll give you a play test.
Read storytelling redefined.
We're in 28 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna scroll for like half of this.
Okay.
you just hand me my phone.
I even have water, but I don't need water. Just
Say
drop
what's
Also the trash
up to my
is
cup. Say
under the box.
what's up to my cup.
What's up?
Okay, so I don't even know about that because they're still.
I'm saying what's up to my
We're worried about.
Raspberry jam.